It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. The kettle is boiling. I'm not sure if you can hear it in the background. That means it's time for another noodle review. Now, I was down, it used to be called B&M Foods. B&M Bagging Foods, but they changed the name to Heron Foods as of the last 4 months in where I live, Barry. And I had a little waltz around in there. I had a little look, had a little nose, and I come across these. Reeva chicken noodles. Now, they're probably like any other noodle you've seen, any other chicken noodle you've seen. But the difference is with these is the price. This is a bowl noodle for 80 pence. 80 pence I paid for these. So, without further ado, I'm pretty sure you just add some hot water, cover it back up with a fork. Oh, I reviewed the beef noodles, and you might need 2 forks. The film lid is quite thin, so naturally you fold it back over with the hot water in, put your fork down, and they cook. But what happens with these is the foil lid is so flimsy that they just fold up on the sides, and you might need 2 forks, one going that way, one going that way, just to cover up that film lid and get them to cook. So yeah, you just add some hot water. Ingredients, right, so it's 400 millilitres of boiling water with the powder in. Leave for 5 minutes, come back and enjoy. So you've got your Reeva 5-a-day vegetables and your Reeva powder. So let's go away. The rest is just a pack of noodles. Let's go away, cook these up, and I'll be back when they're ready. Okay, so these noodles are ready, but I just wanted to explain and show you what I meant by the 2-fork process that I've kind of come across. There you go. Can you see that? So you can even see with the 2 forks, this lid is just trying to lift up everywhere. And what you're trying to do with a pack of cheap noodles is you're trying to get them to cook in the bowl, and it's impossible when the lid wants to fold round like that. So here we go then. Oh, now then. I've given these noodles a little bit more time to cook. And they've gone, compared to if you watch the beef noodle review we did just the other day, I've given these a little bit more time. And they look a little bit more hydrated, if I'm honest. They smell good. That typical salty, lovely chicken, yeah. Let's get in. And I think, I'm going to be honest, it was that second fork that's made the difference. Just keeping the lid down that little bit longer, concealing that steam in the pot, forcing the noodles to cook. Oh, they're so much better. So much better. They're lovely and soft. Lots of kind of chicken stock flavour. Good. Really, really good. But why? Why are they good? Well, they go really well with a beer. I've just finished, if you watched any of my recent Belgian beer reviews filmed in the kitchen, then I've just finished reviewing a couple of Belgian beers, a couple of Belgian beauties at like 9 or 10% ABV. And I'm only a human being. I'm not going to pretend I'm a robot. Those 9 or 10% ABV beers, after finishing the reviews, I felt a little bit like, ooh, you know, caught me on the hop a little bit. Let's grab a noodle out the cupboard and review a noodle. And this is exactly what you want after reviewing a couple of beers, because it's a case of boiling the kettle, adding your water, bit of an effort, not much of an effort, crisscrossing your fork over the lid, and then you've got your dinner. Your dinner's served for you. And they're all right. They're pretty tasty. I say with this type of thing, for ATP, it beats a cheese sandwich. We've all been there. I've certainly been there. I got called once to a job centre in mid Wales, Blaenau Gwent, place called Blaenau Gwent, and I went up there in January, and it was freezing cold, and they called me up there because I'm a carpenter at the time, like a maintenance carpenter. I had to fix things. They said, oh, this job centre backed onto a mountain. Oh, the fence is broken on the back. Go and fix the fence. Right, all right. Popped down to the builders merchants, picked up what I needed. I'm on the side of a mountain in Blaenau Gwent in January. Freezing cold. Cursing, like why am I here type of thing. Why am I in this freezing? Everybody else was tucked up in the warm, and I was outside fixing this fence. Noodle gone down the wrong way. But the point is, when I got back to my van with freezing cold hands after fixing that fence, all I had was a cheese sandwich, and it was like the worst cheese sandwich in the world at that present moment in time. It was like, oh, why am I doing this job type of thing. But as long as you've got a kettle, if you could take a thermos flask or a hot kettle, if you've done a similar job, then my point to the whole story is that something like this will brighten your day. Something hot, something warm, slightly vegetabilised, hot chicken salty liquid in your belly. It will definitely do you. Definitely do you. So I'm going to rate them. I think for ease of use, price, ATP, yeah, cheap as chips, or cheaper than chips these days, isn't it? Chips are what? Chips are £2 these days, aren't they? I like them enough to give them, a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. It's enough to warm your hands in the winter. It's enough to put a slight smile on your face. For ATP, what more can you ask for? Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.